for good.
Well, the ones you're carrying, the ones you're carrying, you'll be able to get out quite easily.
Yeah, the rest of the books inside are probably going to start getting water damage.
We can't. If Gray is saying we can't come back and keep looting this place.
Okay, well that
basically
makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, well that's okay.
We were not.
This is about on par with our usual failures, but.
So here's another question: are we within sight of the library?
Well, yes, you'll be able to see like the tops of the library.
Okay, I put my armor back on before we go anywhere.
I say we just ditch the library and head back.
Well, I mean, if we want to be nice, we can tell them where this is, because they can probably try to salvage some of the books. If not, just look at them before they completely all go to shit.
I do the Skyrim run and basically click A on every book to see if they do increase my skill points. If no, we go forward.
You can't.
It doesn't work. We've been over this.
And besides, what time of day is it?
It'd be probably during the daytime, probably afternoon.
Right. There's no like heavy smoke coming up from the library, is there?
No, just a normal smoke.
Yeah, I think we should probably let them know where the entrance is, so they can send people in if they so choose.
Okay, I'm on board with that.
And then then according to the Borderlands map, we can make our way straight north back to Red Tower.
Of course, then we will have to cross the river.
Hey, we made a small raft or something like that. That shouldn't be too bad now, assuming that it's not gone. Yeah. But then once we do the Red Tower, we can go hit up the Silver Mountain and then try to get to Krieg's Wall or something like that.
We can go somewhere where armor is cheaper. But don't we also got to prevent somebody within a month to?
Saint Walt is the priest area. We have a month before he's gonna like go off and do something else. He wants us to come back and
do what?
Get him one of the saint's finger bones, or he wants a part as a body part, preferably of the saint, just to study a undisturbed divine.
Does it have to be that saint, or can it be like a random?
He'd prefer it to be that saint because he's concerned about contamination of that, like people worshiping, like the very act that people are worshiping it might make it magical.
Yeah, but say we track down a saint, the crypt of a saint in the wild.
Yeah, as we said, he wants a control. He wants a control for the thing.
Yeah, so we can try to get him.
He wants an actively worshipped saint.
He wants He wants a non-actively straight worshipped but still holy object. So he knows the saint himself is not being worshipped, but the site itself is holy in its own right. So he wants to see if it can pick up its own holy signature without actively be given faith.
But in that case, we could try to track down the crypt of a saint or something like somebody like that.
But again,
out in the middle of nowhere.
The issue is that would probably be a lot harder than just getting a finger bone from St. Valentine.
He wanted.
You mean the crypt that is actively guarded?
Well, for one, we know where it is.
But here's the thing: is that the crypt that is guarded is a known rather than an unknown known or an unknown. When it comes to getting your supplies from.
Hey, great. While we're talking amongst each other, so we go to the librarians. We tell them about this area.
Yeah, they immediately kind of send their youngest members off to try and get down there.
We warned them that that unfortunately we did breach like a small pond or something like that, and it might have even been the aquifer. So there are books down there, but we're not sure as to the.
Well, here's a question: does the pond we're coming out of we're coming out of?
Is it stagnant?
Yeah, is it possible to say drain this thing somewhere else?
You're in a swamp, so probably not.
Okay,
no, it's probably quite literally we breached an
I think we have sort of drained it into something else.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a point. Stuff on higher shelves should be fine.
Yeah,
Except
the
for-
lower shelf stuff is probably going to be as a musty and or ruined, unfortunately.
Depends how much water gets in there, and it will just keep building
it's
up.
it's not the water that destroys it. It's the parchment eating mold that's going to get it first.
But yes, this is also why I figured we should tell them. And if nothing else, just to do some decent.
Tell them, and we'll show them where the way in. They can send in their youngest members who do. They're both athletic of members.
Yeah.
To try and salvage. Like, it's not like people doing a lot of activity in the swamp will, not or will or will not, contract orc attention.
Thank you for playing host to us librarians, but we probably should make our way back to.
It's getting later in the day now, so they offer you, like they sent out scavengers. They've got food. They would like you to stay for dinner.
No, we're going.
No.
We're leaving. We don't want. Look, we have things they want. We don't want to wake up dead. Let's go. It's best to be in our own camp rather than being anywhere
Have
near.
we actually told them we have those things?
No, we actually haven't. We just said there's books down there.
Yeah, we found the library.
I don't think we're that stupid.
We found a library.
Just don't
a
trust
library.
people. Don't trust strange librarians out in the woods.
But anyway.
I mean, have you ever heard of?
I am not opposed to taking another day's rest that actually has comfort and or possibly.
It's like Deliverance with a Dewey Decimal System.
They might give us heal checks. Damn it!
Yeah, the way that Gray's talking about it, they sort of sound like cannibals.
Cannibal librarians out in the swamps.
We have plenty of meat.
We have such paragraphs to show you.
See, we actually have more meat now that you killed those orcs.
Orcs, I don't think would be cannibalism, but I don't think that would be the fungus would actually make them edible.
I don't know if orcs in this
Orcs
version
in this aren't fungus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still don't think they're edible.
They're probably not edible though.
Anything's edible.
Unless you're a Skaven, then everything is edible, even other Skaven.
Sorry, what are these Skaven things? I've never heard of them.
It's only something that city people have to worry about.
Anyways, so we stay the night. I'm assuming that there's no issues, or should I?
Oh yeah, there'll be issues.
No, great.
Of course, there's issues.
Yeah.
See,
Yes.
Well, the
yes.
orcs might come back.
No. It's
Gray,
the
was that
it's the
paranoia
cannibal bit.
justified?
Yeah. You see, librarians once visited Vimes' village. They were cannibals.
So, what's going on, Gray?
So in the middle, you're going to all sleep together. I assume there's enough paranoid members of the party to say you're going to be sleeping in the same room.
And there's enough paranoid members of the party to say that we are keeping a watch, even though we're in.
We bar the door. We have a crossbow. We have the one crossbow, aimed at the door the entire night.
We have a crossbow.
I mean, okay, the short bow.
The halberd.
Mm-hmm. What happens, Gray?
A librarian will enter your room.
Door's barred.
The librarian will knock on the door of your room.
Hello, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
God damn it!
We were wondering if you were willing to stay for another night, for another meal.
Another meal, you say?
An excellent meal.
I'm
What would this meal? What would this meal
So
entail?
great. We get that
have-
one wound back for lightly wounded, right?
Yeah, you get one wound back per night if you're lightly wounded. If you're heavily wounded, it's one wound back per week.
Cool. So
Yeah.
I think we're all lightly wounded at this point.
No, I am. I am heavily wounded.
Are you? I thought you were lightly.
No.
Discard, it's under 2 remaining.
No,
No,
it's
I'm
under
two.
3.
Really?
Yeah,
well, then
so
the then the combat tracker is.
Yeah, the
Broken.
combat track is wrong.
yeah, combat.
That's a good noise.
What?
That's
probably the noise you're about to make.
We would love to, but we can't stay any longer.
What would this meal entail, good sir?
It's only the freshest of meat.
How
Oh
do you
god
plan
damn
to
it!
procure
Why did
this
you
meat?
talk about cannibalistic?
No,
flavor?
this was rolled up like well before. This is
No, of course. I mean, come on.
This is a degenerate tribe.
What?
Yeah, I mean,
I just
they're living out in the middle of nowhere.
How
What do they
did
eat?
you? I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry.
You guys,
but
I told you we should have just left.
Same here.
Well, then
No,
we should have
but-
left. One person doesn't control everyone.
Okay,
But
but hold
no,
on a
you
minute.
guys all just you did just with like multiple people were like, yeah, let's stay.
No,
Guild
I mean,
checks
I
may
knew,
happen.
Sounds like
I knew that. I knew that they
No,
were going to
it
be
could be-
cannibals.
we could be poisoned or something. I don't want to.
Alright, fine. You're answering the door. Maybe
I'm not actually answering the door.
Who
I'm
ans-
getting my halberd ready.
Who answered the door?
I did, but I didn't open it.
Well,
You-
you had to open it to speak to them. They're not going to talk to you through the door.
We've
I'm
already
sorry.
gone. We've,
They can
we've
talk
already
to the
gone
door.
this-
And this conversation didn't take place.
we've already gone this far. There's no loading state. Okay,
Is there-
only the
here-
freshest of meat. Go
Is
on.
there any like say windows or something?
Nope, they've put you in a nice, warm internal room.
Okay, but hold on. I have obviously woken other people up.
Son of a bitch.
By
Internal
jabbing
room.
Pretty
them
sure
with-
the
by-
knocking probably woke us up.
Jerry
Yeah,
goes,
like-
I knew it.
By jabbing you with the wooden end of the halberd.
Does it turn out great that like after like I turn on the light, it turns out there's actually bones all around us?
Oh, no. They wouldn't waste bones.
Wouldn't waste them. That's good stewing bones.
Speaking of a warm
Degenerate
internal
cannibal
room
like-
that may or may not be their way of preparing
but-
their meat.
But now hold on a minute.
It's not warm that way.
I was convinced that going into this that they were going to be cannibals, but at the same time, I don't particularly mind stabbing them in the face.
Yeah.
So if legitimately Vimes is answering that door, he is answering it with a halberd pointed to eviscerate whoever comes through first.
Okay.
We all well seasoned so far.
But by warm, I don't
So
mean
swamp
they're not
water?
slowly heating the room up. I mean, they put you in a room with no windows because this is the
Yeah.
medieval
Yeah,
period.
I don't think they would have bothered to wake us up if they were just gonna cook us in here.
No.
Yeah.
Boy,
well, they
howdy,
also
this
probably
room is.
Well, I mean, the other thing is they probably don't want to, honestly, they're going to try and feed us other people, but I don't think if they're going to kill us, then they're not going to bother waking us up. They're just going to try and kill us in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue. Let's continue the scenario because we've been hitting
Yeah.
pause on the cutscene continuously. Look,
Yeah,
all we have,
there's
to do is, we have to do is press X to not die. All right.
Quick time events. Oh God.
Okay, so Vimes opens the door.
Yeah.
I mean,
He says, so, will you come join us?
you're planning on having the meal right now, or even in the middle of the night?
Well, yes, it's a festival. A celebration.
The name of this festival? I had many in my village.
Oh, it's a celebration. It's not a religious event. It's just a celebration of the orcs and the finding of the first library.
Celebration of celebration-ish.
How many people are expected to attend this?
Well, all the librarians and you. Of course, it's not like we've got anyone else
Could I
hanging
have
around.
could I have a numerical breakdown of the number of librarians expected to attend?
You've seen about 10?
Okay, I've
10
seen
to,
about
10,
10.
10 to 15.
Okay, we can... If they're average humans, we can probably stab that many.
I like it. I
Would
like
there
that.
be some kind of roll to figure out what he's getting at?
Well,
Can we
I'm
do a
pretty sure
base
you're all
intelligence
paranoid
check?
enough.
What was that, Gray?
I think you're all pretty paranoid enough.
No, yeah.
Nope.
I
I
was
knew
more
no
asking
check.
you.
Jerry has no idea what's going on.
Just perception, I guess.
Yeah, just a perception check.
Vimes knows the hell out of this. I told you, librarians visit his village once. Same thing happened.
There's still chickens and a child. So you can have kids and eggs in the morning.
Uh-huh.
God.
Bacon and eggs.
Long bacon and eggs.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
okay. Perception rolls.
Billy's parents were never the same afterwards. Couldn't be in the room with a book.
Very nice, but also, what the fuck, Moken?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with my dice.
Yeah, hold on. Before you yell at Moken, look at yourself.
Okay, I've actually passed a roll this turn. Or
Turos?
this
Yep, I'm
session.
rolling. Gotta do them. Nope,
Okay,
that's
so
what happened.
Vimes is actually the only one that suspects.
Well,
Cannibal
Vimes
Library.
is the only one who's actually listening to the guy.
The rest of you have just oh, food, yeah, I'm a bit hungry.
Cool, long pig, awesome.
Peckish.
I
Okay,
think
so-
some of us are just too beat up to care. We hear food and we think, yeah, that'll help.
Okay, so if I'm opening the door and I now suspect that something's going on here, I'm going to open the door to stab this guy.
Okay. Just give me a second. It's going to be a cut down map, but it'll give you an idea.
Ay.
He's
I'm
heard this
assuming
tone of voice
open
before.
the door with your left hand. Or wait, are you left or right-handed?
You put your left hand out, you stab them with your right.
Then you stab them in,
You
out,
do
in,
the
out
hook.
until the guts come out.
And you turn yourself around.
Vimes has attached a short length of rope to the doorknob just for this event.
Ah, there we go.
I at least have a bow and arrows.
Giant Jerry.
B5O Jer.
Actually, it's not too big,
No.
compared to how big the room is.
Why is it always me as the giant Jerry?
Because you're the first one that goes down because you're first in line.
Yes,
Oh.
basically.
So I can't drag my thing onto the sheet.
Should be able to.
That's weird.
Oh, have I locked tokens instead of token scale?
That might be it.
Yes, I locked token scale.
There you go.
Right. I'm going to assume that this is probably the point you'll notice there's a bunch of librarians outside.
Are they licking their chops and going like,
I know
They're
they gotta prepare the food first, so they were out there with cleavers and cleansing knives and everything.
One of the librarians has got how to cook man.
how to serve
serving
man.
How to serve
Serving man.
The other one has a Soylent Green maker.
Soylent Green maker.
Whatever that looks like.
I think that's bigger than this library.
A handheld version, desktop. How else are you gonna get one in each and every home?
So a blender and dehydrator?
I think there was more
Well,
into Soylent Green than just that.
I'm just going to readjust the grid scale.
Is it all wrong?
Well, it doesn't.
Wait, there
not-
was a grid?
Yeah, I couldn't
There was
quite
a grid.
I couldn't quite fit two people into the.
Oh god, we're huge. Now I'm too small.
I'm gonna have to just show these guys so I can actually see. Oh yeah, they are
Oh,
far too
gee.
big. There we go.
Why do we have to like? I say, God damn it, we just have to murder everyone.
Yes,
To be fair,
told-
they're attempting to murder us first.
But
to be honest,
Like,
I said we should just go. Why did we come
I
back
suggested
here?
we not even tell them that the place was here, or that the library was open.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to be less shitty. I suppose I should be more shitty.
This is Warhammer. Why would you go for the less shitty option?
Why would you want to go talk? Why would you want to talk to people who are in a swamp?
Yeah, look, to be entirely fair to
Look,
Moken, he's a dwarf. He doesn't expect humans to be like this.
He doesn't
Right.
expect humans to be like this, and also, he's a scholar. He likes books. He's like the only person here that also likes books.
Gray, I just had to say this is that when this starts up, you should just have a small banjo deliverance music in the background.
Like, I think literally Zebrin's character is the only other one who can read.
I can read too. I can pick up, learn, read, write from when I switch over to be a student.
You can't
Vimes.
read now.
Vimes actually, I don't think Vimes can read.
you probably have found a small book. kids' first reading book.
Yeah.
A is for apple.
How to
I rolled a
reach to
10
your
and
dummies.
I rolled a 10 and I'm still last.
A is for apple.
H is for heretic.
Look,
E is for Emperor Karl Franz, forever may his name be great.
Anyway. So yes, I was trying to distract you from the whole cannibalism thing by having a big long underground quest, but apparently your memories are too good.
you mean
Also, I
my-
mean, come
When
on.
somebody eats people, you tend to commit that shit to memory because you have to be made of people.
Yeah, no, I actually completely forgot about the whole eating people thing.
No, I knew. The second you have a swamp tribe in the middle of nowhere, cannibalism has to be somewhere near the book.
Yeah, also, I thought it was going to be that if we said we weren't going to stay, they were going to attack us right then and there.
Which, again, we could have just not told them we were going at all.
We could
And
just
then
like
what? Just stood there like statues. So
No, we could
indeterminate
have
going
come
and
up
staying.
out of the swamp, out of the library hole, and just left.
We could
Fair
have been around a campfire, in the distance in the wilderness, where for the patrols are all dead.
Yeah, but hold on a minute. Now we get to kill them and loot what they have.
Now we get to loot the library!
Woo,
There's a lot
more
of them,
books, but unfortunately we can't carry any more books.
Look, they have some very good cooking utensils.
Actually, we could... So,
Mhm.
Oh wait, did they have like a wagon or something?
I was about to say, if they have a wagon or something like that... The biggest
could-
issue, though, is that still the river would be a problem.
We could
So
talk
we go out toward
Cock the wagon
I
and float it
guess
down the river.
Freezewall until
Yeah,
we
do our
find the
best.
bridge.
Do our best Oregon Trail impression.
Ford the river!
We
No,
die.
no, never ford. You only ford if it's under 5 inches.
Can we not pay an Indian to help us float over or something?
I mean, the only people around are gonna be greenskins.
To be fair, some of them may have festive feathers in their hats.
Yeah, way doing it.
Right, Palantar.
Alright. Yep.
Get killing. It's a bunch
Yeah,
of
alright,
librarians.
I didn't see my name pop over there. I thought I was
See,
sure.
your natural predator, your natural prey, librarians. Murder those nerds!
I know, right?
Your name didn't pop up because it's the first round.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to target Librarian 1. Yeah, do I have my weapons? Are I drawn?
Uh-huh.
I assume you're all powered enough to have your weapons drawn.
Yeah.
Especially when Vimes goes to the door fully armed.
I draw my bow, and I'm going to just shoot Librarian 1.
So, are you coming to
I-
the...
I'll take aim, I guess. Do I have time to take aim?
Oh, your weapon's out, so yeah, you can take an aim action and shoot.
20?